If you're a home care agency owner thinking about hiring a virtual assistant, the first question you're probably asking is, what is this actually going to cost me? And how does it compare to what I'm paying now or what I'd pay if I hired someone locally? That's exactly what I'm going to break down in this video. Real numbers, no vague ranges. By the end, you'll know what a home care VA costs, what a local hire actually costs when you add everything up, and what the difference means for your agency's bottom line. I'm Jeff, CRO and co-founder of ClearDesk. Let's get into the math. Let's start with the local hire number because most agency owners underestimate it. When you hire a local administrative employee, someone to handle scheduling, documentation, caregiver coordination, and the daily operational work that a VA would cover, you're not just paying a salary. You're paying a fully loaded cost. The base salary for an experienced home care admin or scheduling coordinator in most U.S. markets runs between $38,000 and $52,000 per year. Add employer payroll taxes, Social Security, Medicare, federal and state unemployment, and you're adding roughly 10 to 15% on top of that salary. Add health insurance, which for a single employee typically runs $6,000 to $8,000 per year on the employer side. Add paid time off, 2 weeks of vacation, sick days, and holidays, which on a $45,000 salary is worth roughly $3,500. And if that person works in your office, add a portion of your overhead desk space, equipment, utilities. When you add all of that up, a single local administrative hire in home care costs you between $55,000 and $75,000 per year, fully loaded. That's $4,150 to $6,250 per month for one person handling admin work. Now let's look at the ClearDesk number. A dedicated virtual assistant through ClearDesk starts at around $2,500 per month. That's a full-time, dedicated VA, not shared, not part-time, not a freelancer you found on a platform who's juggling 8 other clients at the same time. One person working your hours inside your systems focused on your agency. No payroll taxes, no benefits, no office overhead, no long-term contracts, no setup fees, month to month. So let's do the side-by-side. A local hire is $3,750 to $5,400 per month. A ClearDesk virtual assistant is $2,500 per month. That's just $30,000 per year. The difference is $25,000 to $45,000 per year, money that stays in your agency. And that tracks directly with what we see across our client base, where agencies typically save up to 60% on operating costs when they make this shift. For a home care agency running on tight margins, that number matters. That's a caregiver recruitment budget. That's a marketing investment. Now, I want to address the question I know some of you are already asking. Is a virtual assistant actually going to do the same quality of work as a local hire? The tasks a VA handles, scheduling coordination, EVV documentation, caregiver communication, intake paperwork, none of these require someone to be physically present. They require someone who knows home care software and communicates clearly. Those are skills, and skills don't have a zip code. The VAs we place at ClearDesk come pre-screened for home care platform experience, HIPAA awareness, and scheduling background. And they go through our talent assurance protocol before they ever get in front of a client, which is why our acceptance rate is 0.5%. 1 out of every 200 applicants makes it through. The quality concern is real, but it's the wrong question to lead with. The right question is, what does a bad hire cost you? A local hire who doesn't work out costs you 3 to 4 months of salary, the time spent recruiting and onboarding again, and the operational disruption in between. A ClearDesk placement that isn't the right fit gets replaced. That's built into how we work. There's one more cost factor I want to cover because it almost never shows up in these conversations, the cost of not hiring. Every week you spend doing your own scheduling, managing your own inbox, chasing down documentation, and following up on leads that went cold. That's your time. And your time as an agency owner has a dollar value attached to it. If you could close one additional case per month because you weren't buried in admin work, what is that worth to your agency? $2,000? $5,000? More? So here's where things stand. Local hire, $45,000 to $65,000. ClearDesk, starting at $2,500 per month. Potential savings up to 60%. And the The link in the description takes you directly to our cost savings calculator, where you can put in your own numbers and see exactly what the difference looks like for your agency specifically. If you would like to talk through what a virtual assistant would look like for your home care agency, what role they'd fill, what hours they'd work, what the onboarding timeline looks like, book a consultation with ClearDesk. The link is in the description.